Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Crossroads is having their Children's Mental Health Awareness Day, Saturday, May the 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Tom Scott Park in Amelia, Virginia. That's 16441 Five Forks Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. This will be a day filled with free family fun, bouncy houses, face painting, popcorn, and games, plus resources for parents and much, much more. Food vendors will also be available, and the first 150 guests will receive a free meal. So make sure you come out and support the Children's Mental Health Awareness Day from Crossroads Community Services Board. Crossroads Community Services Board is one of 39 Virginia Community Services Boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters NT, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Dream Clean LLC with De'Ara Jones. They do commercial, residential, move-in/move out, post-construction, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314. And remember, You can get a dream clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Quality Exterior Services, LLC. Our services: lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much more. We are licensed and insured commercially and residential. About us, services also include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services such as mowing, trimming, and pruning. We service the areas of Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. So you can reach us at 804-591-6027. And remember, at Quality Exterior Services, LLC, your yard is our priority. And while you're surfing the web, why don't you head on over to the Legacy Makers Sports Network's social media pages and website. You can reach our website at www.legacymakersports.com. You can reach us on our Facebook page at Legacy Makers Sports Network, on Twitter at Legacy Maker SPN. We also know that is X. And on Instagram at Legacy Makers Sports, YouTube at Legacy Makers Sports, LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network, and on TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. So go out there, give us a like and a subscribe, and follow us on our social media pages. Hello, everyone. Darrell, Owens alongside Russ Taliaferro as we are here to bring you the final game in our first round matchups here in the Atlantic 10 Women's Tournament. We've seen two good games so far today, and we saw George Washington get the win over Chicago Loyola, which was a tight game until until George Washington was able to pull away to win 65-44 towards the end of the game. And then we saw a battle between St. Louis and St. Bonaventure, where St. Louis was able to get the 10-point victory. Russ, today we see VCU versus LaSalle. What are your early thoughts about this game?
I'm interested to see how they do now they got Coach O'Boyle back. She was gone the last couple months after her baby. Congratulations, by the way. Got to slip that into Coach O'Boyle. Definitely been one of our favorites here at Network. She's been very nice to us every time we get into contact with her. But it's interesting to see how this team is going to look different, if not the same, because this is definitely not one of the better VCU teams we've seen going into tournament time since we've started covering them in 2017. So it's kind of interesting to see how they are, because last year they were top 2 seed with Richmond, and we were all hoping for that 804 final. So this year it's not so much of a guarantee. But LaSalle themselves, they're not chumps. they're not going to hand it to them. So VCU
No, not
definitely
at
have to
all.
work to try and get back to the final.
And see, that's the thing. LaSalle won the last matchup, which was last Saturday, by 1 point, 61-60. So we should have a good game today. Myself and Russ will be bringing you the audio broadcast, so make sure y'all tune in. The number 11 seed VCU Rams take on the number 14 seed LaSalle Explorers. And today, this will be the final one, and we'll have our second round set for tomorrow. We'll be with you in just a second on the audio broadcast. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for a good one because we've got the VCU Rams ready to take on the LaSalle Explorers. And VCU 12-18 on the season, 6-12 in the A10. The LaSalle Explorers 9-22 on the season, 3-15 in the A10. So LaSalle, their fans have come loud and proud today with the band. The Peppers are in the building. So we've got a lot going on here. Starting for LaSalle, we've got Eris Mactoon, number 0, averaging 10.5 points per game with 5 rebounds. The other guard, Alyssa Magassa, 7.2 points per game. She will be starting at the other guard. Ashley Connor, number 15, 11.3 points per game. Jolene Armendoza will be starting. Number 30 will be starting, averaging 5.6 points per game. And then we got Mackenzie Dalaba. She will be starting in the middle for the Explorers. For VCU, we got number 4, Grace Hudson. She'll be starting at the point. And Mariana Asari, one of the best scorers in the A10 with 15.9 points per game. She'll be at the 2 spot. Zole Khalil, who's come along big time this season with 8.8 points per game. And then Valentina Ojeda, she's coming in with 7.8 points per game. And then Mikhail Parham with 4.4 points, the captain on this team, along with Grace Hudson. Those are your starters for today's matchup.
You mentioned Mariana Sari, and it's important to see how she can go because, like we mentioned, this is a different team from last year's VCU. No Tebiasu. So they're led by this junior guard who's number 4 in the conference in scoring. So it's interesting to see how they can do against LaSalle's defense.
Yeah, and yes, missing Tebiasu. Shout out to Tebiasu who hit that buzzer beater the other night for Maryland in their big game.
Man.
So she, former A10 Player of the Year, making things happen at Maryland for the Terps. So they're having a really good season. So shout out to her. But yes, LaSalle coming in, going to try to use that momentum in that matchup against VCU that they had last Saturday, and they're going to try to get another win today. I don't know if we get another close one, but if anything's based off of what we saw, we may get another close one.
I don't know. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. It was a 1-point victory last week, and I would like to think that Coach O'Boyle can coach them to 1 more point.
That's what I'm thinking. I think Coach O'Boyle can be able to get a little something going here for VCU. But LaSalle looking to change the tone here.
But credit where credit's due. The VCU coaching staff did a heck of a job holding down the fort while she was gone. Now you can't say enough about how they handled themselves and how they carried the ship to get to the tournament right now.
Yeah, and so right now both teams looking to advance. The winner of this game would move on to tomorrow's 7 o'clock game, and in that 7 o'clock game, they would see. Make sure I give y'all the right one here. Dayton. So Dayton awaits the winner of this VCU and LaSalle game. And then the winner of that game will await Davidson. So whoever wins this one will have a very tough one in hand taking on Dayton.
No doubt. Davidson's number 3 in the conference.
And Davidson was unfortunately not here last year. Due to their team getting sick, they didn't have enough people to field a team last year in the tournament. It was a very sad moment.
Who knows how different last year's tournament could have been with Davidson if they had been there. it's one of those what ifs. You can't look back. They just make sure. They just want to make sure they make the best out of this year. They can't change anything about last year.
So now the VCU starting lineup is being introduced. Coach Bethel Boyle being back in the building. And this is a home matchup, but yet technically not a home matchup for VCU.
No, it's not. Not for LaSalle. I will say, I met Mikkel Parham last year at work. Very nice girl. Great big sister. She's buying something for her brother's Switch.
That's a really nice thing right there.
And she was super nice. I'll be honest, I was a little starstruck just because we cover her for so much. I was like, this is the closest I've been to meeting one of you guys out in the wild.
We got the Peppers ready in the background, and a fun one awaits us. Now, there's someone that's not here for VCU that's been a little bit of a tough one, and that's Tamaya Lewis-Utsi, who was a very huge part of this VCU team. Last season, there was the scoring threat with her, Tibiasu, and Asari, and right now it's just Asari. So with no Lewis-Utsi in the picture, it has been a very different VCU team.
I think Khalil is trying to take up some of that responsibility herself with Utsi out, but Tibiasu, Utsi, and Asari last year were a definite triple threat that teams had to watch out for. So now that they're down one leg, a lot of it's falling on Asari. She's averaging 16 points per game this year, so she's definitely stepped up, but it's definitely been a lot on her shoulders. So
yes, we are just about to get ready for the tip here. Game 3 of 3 here in the first round. We're the final one here before we get set for a tremendous day tomorrow and an even more tremendous day on Friday when the Big Four will be ready to try to make their way to the semifinals. Well, here we go.
I can't wait for that Richmond game.
Oh, that Richmond game is going to be a doozy.
If we had one more week in the regular season, guarantee you they'd be ranked next week. They were this close. They got some votes in the coaches poll, in the median poll, so they were on the tear.
Every week they get close. Parham ready with Mactoon for the jump, and VCU wins the tip.
Nice, nice.
Here we are.
I think something else we got to watch out. We don't mention her name, but Grace Hudson is definitely a dangerous spot shooter from the outside of VCU. She's coming along the last couple of years, too.
Asari for 3 and knocks it down.
Starts the show on her shoulders.
And so that's the young lady that you got to watch out for if you're LaSalle, as Asari knocks down the 3. 3-0 early. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left in this first quarter. Early in the tip.
Coach O'Boyle, natural stance.
It's only proper.
It's good to see.
And a knockdown there for Mactoon. Making 3-2. Ball knocked away. Hudson able to get it back. Over to Asari.
Asari is definitely leading the show this year. It's definitely her team. The way it was Tibiasu's team with the help that she had last year, but it's definitely her show to run.
Asari to Ojeda. Knocks down the elbow jumper.
And you can see both teams, LaSalle's playing more of a man defense, and VCU's in their natural zone defense. Looks like a 3-2 shifting zone in a sense with the Parham in the middle most of the time. Look at the good defense down low, though.
Mactoon tried to get to the basket, and then
Parham said,
Parham said, no cookie for you.
You were not scheduled to be here.
She gets called for the foul, and that'll send Eris Mactoon to the line.
I believe in there's good fouls and some bad fouls. You got to let them know sometimes it's not going to be easy cake under the basket.
And that's how you got to play. It's going to be a physical game. You know, for the seniors and graduate players in this game, this could be your last game.
Which that's who Parham is. She is a senior this year, so it could be her last game if they don't, get past LaSalle.
So 5-2 as Mactoon heads to the free throw line. And she knocks down the second.
1 or 2. You got what do I always say, boss? You always got to make them free baskets.
You do. And you would have been so mad at the last game. I thought about you immediately.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Asari for 3. Knocks it down. Mariana Asari. VCU had an early exit last year. There was a lot of expectation. They were the 3 seed, and they end up losing to St. Louis in a very tough matchup. They're looking to not have that happen this year.
I mean, there's no credit where credit's due. Again, St. Louis is no slouch. They impressed the heck out of us last year. But
They did.
VCU, of course, like we said during the pregame, we were hoping for that 804 final. As St. Louis said, 804.
Mactoon looking ahead. And, a lot of contact there. Ashley Connor going to the basket.
Hudson called for the foul under low.
I feel like we got a competitive one. I know it was a little competitive last time, but I feel like this one's going to could be our best game of the night.
I like LaSalle's, the way they're coming out on defense so far right now. Their hands are up. It's just almost a basic necessity when you're teaching anyone defense. Keep your hands up, active in the passing lane, and they're doing it. They've tipped like 2 or 3 passes so far, and that's the first steal they've got in this game, which I expect them not to be their last.
Ashley Connor knocks it down.
Hey.
Asari, who's on fire so far. Khalil has it, takes a couple dribbles, being guarded by Mactoon. Khalil driving, nice pass to Ojeda. And Connor is on the ground scrapping for the basketball.
He just gets the call. LaSalle ball. I don't know if she just wasn't ready for that pass, but it was a good pass by Khalil.
It definitely was. Khalil had the vision on that one, but unfortunately VCU wasn't able to capitalize. As Connor has it at the top. Connor will move over to Mactoon. Mactoon getting stopped by Khalil. Back to Connor. Mactoon once again. It's just Mactoon and Connor going back and forth with each other. Rebound.
Air ball.
And Daliba had got the rebound there for LaSalle. Tight one early, 7 minutes, 23 seconds. We're only 2 minutes in. And it's been physical already. Inside the Mactoon, she lost control of it. Ojeda, and I think that's going to be LaSalle basketball. Ojeda got the ball, but slid out of bounds.
Now, credit to LaSalle. Again, they're trying to challenge VCU down low a lot. They're trying to penetrate the zone defense and get easy buckets down low, but they're not making it easy for them.
8-7. Here with 7:19 left here in the first. VCU, like we talked about earlier, essentially a home game. I mean, their home court is literally like 10 minutes away. Missing the three, and here comes Asari. Mariana Asari leading the pace. Over to Khalil. Khalil, little spin move. Finds Asari, knocks down the three.
Again.
Maria Ana Asari with her third three. She's got 9 points.
She's only shooting threes, and she's only making them.
She is on fire to get started. She is on a mission. Oh, nice pass there by Daliba.
You know Coach Mountain's going to say something about that at the break.
I love Coach Mountain.
With a name like Mountain, you got to respect him.
I mean, you got to love Coach Mountain. He's the man. Had a great conversation with him last year at the A-10 Media Day. Just a great guy. Inside for two. Armendariz can't get it to go.
Parham with the rebound. And she's fouled. But you know they're going to say something about Asari coming out. The leading scorer for the other team shoots 3 shots, 3 threes, and made them all.
She's been on point so far for the Rams. And just, like you said earlier, definitely a different Rams team than we've seen in the past. Obviously, this team was the 3rd seed going in there. They had a 2-day bye last time. This time they're going to have to fight their way through if they want to make it far in this tournament. Khalil, pull-up jumper off the left side, and rebound by Connor.
Parham tried to tip it out, but LaSalle was ready.
Connor working against Hudson.
Hudson doesn't get enough credit for her defense.
And she's a great defender, also can shoot the 3 well. And that'll be VCU basketball.
Now, would you believe a week ago, Asari already has half the points she had from a week ago with 3 shots. She had 18 points last week.
And she's got 9 already. An amazing start by Asari.
She was 2 for 7 from 3 last week. She's 3 for 3 already today.
Sorry over to Hudson. Khalil to Asari at the top, inside to Parham. One of the leaders of this team. Khalil for three. Her three won't go.
Good rebound.
Eze, she got the rebound, and now she's fighting down low.
She's not giving up. Got to give her credit.
What a shot. Jennifer Eze.
2 rebounds and a putback.
VCU started on a good foot. This is the way VCU started off against Richmond last week.
Asari getting hot. VCU going big now with Eze and Parham in the game at the same time.
Connor, little move towards the basket. Parham blocks it, and it will stay with the Explorers.
I don't know if she blocked it, but she just shot it off the backboard. Just couldn't get it up under.
That angle, man, they made it look like, let's see the replay. You guys can't see it, but we got you. Oh, she got a piece. Look like she may have got a piece of it.
A little bit, yeah.
Baseline jumper. Mactoon is feeling it early for LaSalle. 13-9. Mactoon's got 5 points. Khalil inside to Eze. And Eze, hook can't go. Parham comes in. She can't get it to go, but she gets her own rebound.
Reset. Khalil with the drive.
Khalil driving.
A lot of contact.
A lot of contact.
A lot of contact there.
And here comes Joni Quinn bringing it up the floor for LaSalle. Quinn being guarded by Khalil. Connor over to Quinn. Quinn being guarded by Parham. A little bit of a size mismatch there.
Lost the handle for a second.
Connor tried to go in and ran into a slew of Rams, including.
But they drew the offensive foul.
Yeah, it was Khalil and Griffin there. It was Sierra Griffin. Soraya Griffin, the 5'7" freshman from Virginia Beach. So with 4 minutes and 18 seconds, we're at the media timeout. VCU's up 13-9 over the Explorers. We'll be back here in just a second on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Crossroads is having their Children's Mental Health Awareness Day, Saturday, May the 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Tom Scott Park in Amelia, Virginia. That's 16441 Five Forks Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. This will be a day filled with free family fun, bouncy houses, face painting, popcorn, and games, plus resources for parents and much, much more. Food vendors will also be available, and the first 150 guests will receive a free meal. So make sure you come out and support the Children's Mental Health Awareness Day from Crossroads Community Services Board. Crossroads Community Services Board is one of 39 Virginia Community Services Boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. All right, back, ladies and gentlemen, from the media timeout. And so far, you can hear the Peppers in the background jamming. And legendary VCU here for those fans that have a chance to kind of listen to VCU or be at VCU games on a consistent basis like ourselves.
Ain't nothing like the Peppers.
Ain't nothing like the Peppers. And I tell you, the only band I think that's going to give them big competition will be George Mason's band. They've got a band on them.
I remember them last year, man. They was nasty.
Yeah, so just be ready for Mason.
Ooh,
and there's a
good
steal.
I told you they're not going to stop putting them hands up and getting steals. That's going to be key for VCU to hold on to the ball today.
Yeah, Quinn missed a jump shot and a rebound by Eze. Eze leading the way. A lot of contact. Oh, and a blocking foul is called. Armin Darris tried to get the feet set, but they didn't. Wasn't able to, and the foul is called.
One of the senior leaders, Eze there, Jennifer Eze. We mentioned that this team is now without Taliaferro, but they still have some senior leadership. Parham is a not transfer, but a graduate senior. Eze is herself as a senior, but they still have some good future. Hudson's a junior. Khalil herself is a freshman, showing very good promise, averaging almost 9 points a game right now. So it's interesting to see where they'll be next year with another change over the guard.
It's just going to get better from here. And Eze, who formerly of Duke and Missouri State, has been at VCU the last couple of years, and she's been a very big presence coming off the bench for the Rams.
For sure. They're going to miss her, but they definitely got some size to replace her.
That's right.
A couple of freshmen coming in.
14-9, VCU up by 5 over LaSalle.
Got to make them free throws.
Quinn looking inside. Armin Darris with a great pass inside to Magassa.
She just nutmegged somebody? Did she just nutmeg somebody?
Oh, my goodness. What a great play.
We have awareness to make a play like that. That's insane.
Man, Magassa did a really good job. Tunde and
Griffins.
Vitello.
LaSalle hands been staying busy, man.
Bowers. She lost it. Asari with the steal. A little back and forth from both teams.
Sorry, got tired of that.
14-11, 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Give off to Griffin. Griffin, who played well against Richmond last week at that game. Asari. Tunde. Working against Magassa. Griffin with the pull-up. Ball banks it in.
Also backward, classic.
I don't think she called it, but
the refs ain't gonna call it.
At 16-11, she didn't call bank, man. The points don't count. 16-11, 5-point lead for VCU. 3 opportunity. That one is missed. Rebound by Eze.
Sorry, bringing the ball up the court. She's been shot the ball in a couple minutes now. On cue.
And a miss.
Foul called on Eze. LaSalle ball.
And so LaSalle will take the ball.
Sorry coming out. Hudson coming in. Going with a big lineup with Eze and Parham.
LaSalle will take the ball up the floor here. Quinn. Joni Quinn, the freshman, 5'7". Quinn is from Newton Square, Pennsylvania. Knocked away by Parham. Hudson, she's got Parham. Also got Tunde. And the Explorers find Hudson on the floor.
Saw that defender coming up behind her. They're just ready to cause problems.
Full speed there by the Explorers defense.
As much as, we want the home teams to win, just want a good game.
Yeah.
And LaSalle's giving them all kinds of hell.
That's what you got to expect from this LaSalle team. Very tough.
You got to give credit where credit's due because they're playing some tough, annoying defense.
Tunde's 3 off. Rebound by LaSalle. Mactoon.
Eze almost got the rebound over top.
About a minute and 35 left here in the first. 16-11. The spin move there. As Connor slows it up here with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Three by Mactoon. It hits off the back of the rim. Hudson with the rebound. Hudson bringing it up the floor for the Rams. Up by 5 over the Explorers. Eze inside. Nice little move and a charging foul called against Eze. As Connor set her feet just in time.
They left her alone once she got it on the top of the block, so she tried to make her own shot there. She just got in. She just got in front of her, set her feet before she can make a move. So they got the foul on Eze.
And here comes Connor bringing it up the floor for LaSalle with a 5-point lead for the Rams. Mactoon being guarded by Tunde. Connor feeling Grace Hudson's presence.
Interesting to see how this VCU offense operates without Asari on the floor for the first time.
Armendariz' three is no good. Rams take control. It will be interesting to see how they handle things without Asari. She has been the light so far for VCU.
She has. LaSalle's only scored 2 more points than she has herself.
Griffin. Oh, and it's knocked away.
Good.
Mactoon saw it.
Good try. They're keeping their hands busy, just being aware of that pass right there.
That's all we saw from Peyton Kennedy in the last game. Just stealing the ball from across the court passes. She was amazing in that game with her 13-point performance.
I don't know if I said enough about how much I love Peyton Kennedy's play last year, but she's definitely one of my favorite players I've seen play for sure.
Well, so far so good for her in that last game. 13 points, knocked down 3 threes to get things started for St. Louis in their win against St. Bonaventure. Parham over to Khalil, and the shot clock will expire, and LaSalle will take the ball. The coach was so excited, he came on the floor to give a dap and didn't realize it wasn't a timeout. He thought the time was up. He had to run off real quick.
You better beware you start calling fouls on Coach Mountain.
Yeah. So 16-11, VCU up by 5. Here with 8 seconds left. 5, Connor, 4, lets it off the glass, can't get it to go. And we saw Kamalafe
battle. Got hit with a hard pick at the top of the key there.
So with 0.3 seconds on the clock.
I don't know if that's actually a legal enough time to actually get a shot off. Nope.
Oh, it was close. I don't know if she still, even if she got it off, I don't know if she got it off. But there we are, end of the first quarter. The VCU Rams holding a 16-11 lead over the LaSalle Explorers. Now, Russ, we see Asari comes out on a hot streak. 9 points, 3 for 4 from the field, 3 from 3 from three-point land with a rebound and assist. She gets things started for VCU.
Yeah, you definitely got to like how she came out and just started lighting it on fire. And then Parham, we can't give her enough credit because she's got her 3 rebounds so far to keep the ball in their court. But you got to watch out because they got 5 fouls so far in the first quarter right now. Yeah. That's definitely something they got to be aware of.
Definitely got to watch out for. On LaSalle side, it's been Eris Mactoon, who's had a really good day so far. 5 points, 2 for 4 from the field, and a rebound for LaSalle.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about their defense. They're being handsy. They're being pesky. They're not giving up the easy passes on the outside so VCU can set up their offense. And they've gotten, I think they've gotten, 5 steals so far? So, they're being annoying as they need to be to keep themselves trying in the game. But I want to see who can actually make a difference for them because, like I said, Asari's got 2 points less than they have as a team together right now. So they definitely need someone to step up right now and put more pressure on VCU defense from their offensive side.
So, yeah, we'll see how it goes here in just a little bit. As the second quarter, we'll be back in just a second here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films.
And we're back here, second quarter underway. VCU holding on to that 5-point lead. Asari shooting a three. That one's off the back of the rim. Her first miss from three-point land. Parham battling down low for that rebound along with Ojeda. And it looks like LaSalle will come out on top. And they'll have Magassa take it out for LaSalle. Connor will bring it up the floor here for the Explorers. And both teams right now just still trying to find their way. It's been a while since we've seen some points scored.
Yeah, it has. I want to see what Khalil can do. She's shown so much promise as a freshman this year, and it's clearly she's going to be part of the future plans for this Rams team. So I want to see how she can respond and get into this game, because she's 0 for 2 right now, missed 1 3. She's got no points right now, so it's just interesting how she can make her mark in this game.
Zole Khalil, the freshman, 6 foot from Rockingham, Virginia. Went to Spotwood High School out there in Rockingham.
Ooh.
Ball knocked away.
LaSalle hands. So far the MVP of this game.
Big rebound by Mactoon. 8 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock here.
No Louis Uxie, so I can't say anybody's from New Jersey right now.
Yeah, you missed New Jersey earlier in the first game.
Yeah,
We had the young lady from George Washington, Miss Michaela Andrews from Neptune, New Jersey, leading the way for George Washington getting the win.
It's South Jersey, but I'll take it.
Mactoon over to Connor, and a shot clock violation. So both teams have had shot clock violations, and it's like, hey, the ladies are so intent into the game, not watching that shot clock.
I'd have to say that's probably one of the things that gets on Coach O'Bo's nerves the most herself. It's just the lack of awareness for a shot clock right there.
16-11. Ojeda over to Hudson. Hudson to Asari. Back to Ojeda. Khalil's in the corner. And she runs into Connor, and another traveling violation. So the last couple of minutes have been a little messy for both teams.
Yeah, for sure. It's turnover, 2 consecutive turnovers after a missed shot by VCU. It's been a couple minutes since we've seen a basket go down.
And it's taken away by Ojeda.
Another turnover.
Oh, and Connor may have crossed her own self up there. She slipped. So 16-11, as a fan says he disagrees respectfully, which means he doesn't agree respectfully.
Those are the South fans right
Yeah, you go. 16-11. Parham over to Asari. Still looking for a basket here. It's been a while. And Parham, and that one won't go. And they're going to say that's on the floor. and it's going to go against Palm.
Wow. Sorry, and Palm trying to get a hookup down low. It was a good effort. It just rolled out. That's just unfortunate right there.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It was a good pass by Asari. That's for darn sure.
16-11. I felt like I've been saying 16-11 for the last 10 minutes.
LaSalle's got, like I said, LaSalle's got to find someone to step up and score themselves because VCU is definitely not going to hand it to them for sure. They have enough threats on the offense with Asari herself.
And the shot is knocked down. Magassa's been feeling it, man. She's having a good start. Finally got some points on the board from one of the teams. Ojeda, turnaround jumper, no good in the lane. Rebound by Mactoon. So VCU, who's had struggles throughout the year at times where they couldn't score, 2 games this year come to mind. They played St. Louis at home a while back, had a 13-point lead, could not score in the third quarter. St. Louis ends up winning that game. Against Richmond, same dream. They, in the third quarter, struggles, couldn't get things going offensively, and Richmond would end up winning the game.
They definitely are on a lull right now.
And a
VCU's
miss.
Come out 0 for 4 so far to start this quarter.
Deliba with the miss. And VCU taking advantage. Khalil, corner 3. Off the front of the rim.
Just a mark.
Ojeda tried to, Sotelo, tried to knock it to her teammate, but it goes into the hands of Ashley Connor. And the Explorers right now ready for it all, 16-14. Swings it. And the shot is missed, and there's a battle for it. Khalil, a great job by Connor getting the offensive rebound and getting it over to, Deliba.
You call the foul on Sotelo down there low.
Sotelo, these ladies have been falling on the floor. There's been battles all over the place.
Second foul so far this quarter, and VCU is just, it doesn't look good right now. They came out to sleep right now in this quarter. They're 0 for 5 so far now. 0 for 5 with a turnover and 2 fouls so far in halfway through the second quarter.
And so now 16-14. And that one.
This is both free throws.
And the free throws can be a killer.
Free shots.
Game could have been tied. Both free throws being missed. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the second.
LaSalle is definitely using most of their clock for sure.
And they try to lob it up to Magassa, but it's a no-go. And here comes Khalil. Khalil looking, Asari, and lost control of it. And now Mactoon has it. It's been a back and forth train here on both sides. I hate to say sloppy play, but that's what it's been.
I mean, you got to call a spade a spade. This second quarter has definitely been sloppy from both teams.
And the game is tied. Joni Quinn, and I'm not talking about Harley's sister.
No, she ain't crazy for the Joker.
16-16. LaSalle has battled back to tie it up at 16 apiece. Khalil over to Griffin.
Griffin driving down low.
Asari, 3, no good. Ojeda with a tough rebound.
She almost missed it because she was coming in to crash the board.
So Khalil, and it's going to go the other way. Great job by the LaSalle defense knocking the ball away. And it kind of confused Khalil. She thought that the ball was elsewhere, and it rolled off of her.
Herself.
Right.
It's you hate to say it's like lazy play, but it's sloppy. You gotta call a spade a spade.
Yeah, they've got to kind of reel it in a little bit on both sides. I mean, yes, LaSalle has scored the points to get this game tied, but it's been a little bit rough on both ends.
It's almost they're playing a little opposite because you see VCU is using not much of the shot clock. They're trying to get their offense as soon as possible. And LaSalle, the last couple possessions down at their half court, they have gotten it down to the 0 on the shot clock almost every single time.
Well, we'll see how it goes here with the media timeout. We'll be back here in just a second on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. VCU up 16, game tied, at 16 apiece. I was so used to saying 16-11. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Bernard's Towing If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones. They do commercial, residential, move-in/move out, post-construction, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314. And remember, you can get a Dream Clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Quality Exterior Services, LLC. Our services, lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much more. We are licensed and insured commercially and residential. About us, services also include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services such as mowing, trimming, and pruning. We service the areas of Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. So you can reach us at 804-591-6027. And remember, at Quality Exterior Services, LLC, your yard is our priority.
Welcome back. 16-16 as we get a little bit closer to the end of the first half. Here's the problem. Both teams are still kind of struggling offensively right now, Russ.
It is horrible. You're looking at it. VCU is 0 for 6 right now in the second quarter with 3 turnovers right now. No shots made. And to their credit, LaSalle right now, they're 2 for 4. They only made 4 shots. They got 7 rebounds and a steal to go with it.
Big
and
three.
They scored more points now.
Magassa knocks it down.
Like we're to the point right now where the best part of VCU in the second quarter is the Peppers.
Ooh, sorry. You got to be ready. You got to be ready.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, got up.
Me and Lamont almost got taken out twice earlier.
That was scary.
Griffin is taken away, and now LaSalle is cranking it up. Matu driving it in for 2. Oh, she traveled.
Oh, what?
And so that changes everything just a little bit.
It changes the fact that they didn't score, but the momentum is heavily in LaSalle's favor right now because they got another steal.
Yeah, and right now, VCU offensively is struggling once again. And Asari, who got off to such a great start, we have not seen that much from her since then.
We have not. That is their 7th steal of the game so far for LaSalle. That is insane. Not to mention that VCU just naturally has 11 turnovers. This is not O'Boyle ball, and it's shocking to see that they're playing this sloppy.
Shea Magassa, who knocked down the big 3 to give LaSalle the lead. LaSalle up 19-16. Parham thought about the jumper from the free throw line, gives it to Asari. It bounces off Asari's foot, and Connor takes it.
Lost the handle.
Once again, VCU on this long stretch where they cannot score.
That long stretch is called the second quarter at this point.
That's tough. Almost 7 minutes of no scoring for VCU.
It sucks to see a game like they not score like this.
Parham get the block. Connor 3 over the rim. Rebound by Parham. Now Asari will bring it up the floor for the Rams. Down by 3. Asari driving inside amongst the trees. Puts it in for 2.
There we go. Sometimes you just got to get your own shot like that, but it's nice to see them score in the second quarter right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's their first points here in the second, and you got to get things going offensively. And like I talked about earlier, VCU has struggled at stretches offensively during this season.
Yeah, that was a classic possession for Coach Boyle ball. Get the block down low, and Asari scores on the other side. And they allow the basket down low there again.
Galiba with the bucket. (18-21).
Yeah.
Griffin thought about it, but Connor is there to stop her. Asari will take it from the wing, take it back to the top. Now Asari being guarded by Connor. Hudson with the deep three, and it goes off the rim, and Magassa
nice
could not bring it in. It'll stay with VCU.
Nice try. Like, I love the fact that the hustle that VCU has is just sometimes not the best hustle. Sometimes it's just unlucky hustle. Sometimes it just goes the other way, and it's just. But then again, you look at it, it's just not great. It's 12 turnovers so far in this game.
And that's a lot of turnovers here in the first half. And Asari's back off the floor, so where will VCU get that offense from?
It's very clear that this is a team that's led by her, and they're struggling a little bit to find some other secondary scorers right now.
Griffin. Hudson back to Griffin. Griffin pump fakes it over to Ojeda. Khalil at the top. Try to get it back to Ojeda, and we've got some roughhousing near the paint.
Not surprised. LaSalle sticking their hands in the ball.
And so we see a 21-18 game where LaSalle has the lead, and VCU has the ball with 1:57. This first half has went by really quick.
It had, good play.
Ojeda.
Good vision there by Ezzy.
So Ojeda will make this a 1-point game.
When you have a superstar like Asari, the leader, the clear leader of this team, sometimes your support players, and I hate saying that, but your other players just have to take the buckets that they can, and that was an example of them finding a way to score and making a nice play down low.
And now LaSalle has it, trying to extend the lead, and the three is missed by Connor, rebound by Hudson. VCU has a chance to potentially take the lead back after great defense by Magassa and Quinn kind of giving Hudson a little trouble there, but the Rams will take the basketball.
Sorry, coming right back in.
Yeah, to give her a little breather. And VCU has a chance if they can put up some points here to go into the half with the lead. Hasn't been a big-time scoring half for either team. Only 41 total points right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Griffin takes a bounce over to Asari on the wing. She's being guarded by Bowers. Griffin back to Asari, gives it to Khalil, who still waiting to see if she can get going. Griffin, that's a travel.
Yep.
She took that extra step.
Yep, you can see that slide. She was about to take an extra step by accident.
So 21-20, 1:05 left before we hit the half. And LaSalle holding on tight to this 1-point lead.
They earned it, that's for sure.
They had to fight for it.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
They earned this 1-point lead right now.
21-20. Connor working against Asari. Connor looking inside. She tried, and that was a very dangerous pass by Connor. It was definitely a mismatch underneath. She tried to get it to Quinn, but there, I think Khalil was there. Khalil has a definite size advantage.
It's not the first time I've seen Connor make not a questionable pass, but a risky pass in this game so far. She's definitely not afraid to try and give people their scores.
So 21-20, 48.2 seconds left here in this first half as we get closer and closer to the end of the first half. Khalil, pump fakes, being guarded by Quinn. Ojeda, baseline jumper, doesn't go off the back of the rim. And this is going to be a foul, and I'm intrigued to see, and that's on Khalil. Personally, I was right here. I didn't see what happened. Maybe there was a bump that I didn't catch there, but.
I saw Ezzy coming in and making contact. I thought the foul was on her.
But Ezzy will come out. And right now, VCU, like I said, only down by 1. As both teams struggle to find offense. Right now, LaSalle hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Both teams are 8 for 23 from the field. Both shooting 34.8%.
Yeah, they're shooting the exact same amount of shots. It's just a couple more three-pointers.
Yeah, the only team that really struggled today shooting was Chicago Loyola at the beginning of their game. 22% in that first half. It was really rough, and they were still in the game. George Washington could not pull away until the young lady from Neptune, New Jersey, decided to come through, leading the way with her 14 points. What do you mean, yep?
Yeah, I'm proud of her.
I know you are, sir. She had the 14 points on the day, was 1 rebound shy of the double-double with 9 rebounds.
It's all right. We ain't playing horseshoes or hand grenades, but we're almost getting there somewhere.
Well, you're going to be in for a treat tomorrow because myself and you will see that George Washington Rhode Island game. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, seeing some of these teams we don't get a chance to see all the time against each other is nice. Like, you know, it's good to see them against Richmond and VCU when they come to town, and when we can sometimes get out. Like, we went to a Charlotte game a couple years ago. That was a really good treat. They treated us well. Got to give them a shout out for that too as well. But seeing all these teams come here, it's just, it can't be understated how lucky we are to have the actual conference tournament in our hometown.
Yeah, and it's a blessing. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. We're hoping for the next 10 years. Come on.
Sure.
Come on, Henrico.
This Sports Event Center has been an absolute blessing for us.
It has been. We've enjoyed every moment of being a part of this. They've been extremely kind.
Got to count your blessings on Ash Wednesday.
And then it is Ash Wednesday, and I just got a pat on the back from the Explorer. I guess he liked my victory boogie. 21-20, LaSalle up by 1.
Does he know you normally cover VCU and not LaSalle?
I don't think so. 21-20.
He just saw you dancing.
He just saw me dancing. Quinn driving to the basket, a lot of contact, and that one's going to be on Khalil.
Khalil playing physical defense.
And if that is officially on Khalil.
That'll be her 4th, I think. If that's
Khalil's got, it'll be her second. It'll be her second foul, yeah.
Thank God I was looking at the wrong numbers.
You saw that turnover and got worried.
I was really scared.
Yeah, he saw that turnover and was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that turnovers and personal fouls for the people at home are right next to each other on the stat box when they put it up.
Wait a minute now.
I was scared, bro.
Now. So with 8.9 seconds, LaSalle has a chance here to extend the lead. As
still something to worry about because they're almost at 10 fouls in the first half.
So Joni Quinn, who's an 81.8% free throw shooter, knocks down the first.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you, Miss Quinn. Thanks again.
And she knocks down the second. So LaSalle with a 3-point lead. VCU has a chance for one more shot here before the end of the half. I don't know how you get to her, but it's either Asari. It's either Asari or Hudson. And I think that's where you go here. Here we go. 8 seconds. Asari bringing it up the floor. Oh, great hustle by Bowers. Bowers takes it away, pulls it up, and ooh.
That was scary.
Everybody thought that was going in. As Quinn heaved one up from the half-court mark, but it's just a little bit short. That will take us to the half with the score of the LaSalle Explorers 23, the VCU Rams 20. Russ, we've seen a very competitive game. You know, maybe offensively not what we want to see, but very competitive game.
Very much so, but also a very non-VCU-like game. They got 14 turnovers right now with their 9 fouls, and they just kind of let LaSalle almost back into that game in the second quarter. But you don't want to say they gave anything away, but they just definitely weren't putting up the points they were in the first quarter because they came out, you know, Sari was hot 3 for 3 from those 3-pointers to start the game. She was scoring as much as LaSalle did herself, just by herself as a team. So it's interesting to see, like, who or what Coach LeBeau is going to say now in that locker room coming out of half.
Both teams are heading into the halftime, both shooting 8 for 23 from the field, both shooting 35%. You know, turnovers are 10 for LaSalle, 14 for VCU. Total rebounds, 17, 15. So they're pretty much close in everything right now. Fast break points, you name it, it's pretty much tight still, same dream. Mariana Asari, it's 11 points on the day. She started off hot with those 3 threes. She's got 11 points, 3 for 5 from three-point line, 4 for 11 from the field with 2 rebounds. Valentina Ojeda has 4 points, and then Soraya Griffin has 2, and then Jennifer Eze has 3 points. Those are the points for VCU. For LaSalle, Magassa coming in with 8 points, leading the way. Quinn has 4, Connor has 2, Daliba has 4, and Mactoon has 5 right now for LaSalle. So last 2 minutes, LaSalle wasn't able to score, but they do hold on to a 23-20 lead.
They do, and you got to give credit to their defense, too, because they got 9 steals in that first half, forcing VCU into some very uncomfortable situations on the perimeter itself, too, because they're getting the steals a lot on the perimeter. They're getting their fair share down low, too, as well. But when you can cause them some sort of panic and sloppy play on the perimeter before they can even really penetrate and get their offense set, that's a good sign for their defense.
That's a really good sign, and that will take us to the half. Well, we got about 12 minutes before we return here on the broadcast, but with that being said, LaSalle's up 23-20 over VCU. We'll be back on the Legacy Maker Sports Network in about 12 minutes.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Crossroads is having their Children's Mental Health Awareness Day, Saturday, May the 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Tom Scott Park in Amelia, Virginia. That's 16441 Five Forks Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. This will be a day filled with free family fun, bouncy houses, face painting, popcorn, and games, plus resources for parents and much, much more. Food vendors will also be available, and the first 150 guests will receive a free meal. So make sure you come out and support the Children's Mental Health Awareness Day from Crossroads Community Services Board. Crossroads Community Services Board is one of 39 Virginia Community Services Boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters NT, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Dream Clean LLC with De'Ara Jones. They do commercial, residential, move-in/move out, post-construction, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314. And remember, you can get a Dream Clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Quality Exterior Services, LLC. Our services, lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much more. We are licensed and insured commercially and residential. About us, services also include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services such as mowing, trimming, and pruning. We service the areas of Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. So you can reach us at 804-591-6027. And remember, at Quality Exterior Services, LLC, your yard is our priority. And while you're surfing the web, why don't you head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network's social media pages and website. You can reach our website at www.legacymakersports.com. You can reach us on our Facebook page at Legacy Maker Sports Network, on Twitter at Legacy Maker SPN. We also know that is X. And on Instagram at Legacy Maker Sports, YouTube at Legacy Maker Sports, LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network, and on TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. So go out there, give us a like and a subscribe, and follow us on our social media pages.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, halftime is almost over. We got a minute left before we get the second half of this contest. And we've got some celebrities in the building. The governor of Virginia.
Is that Jump Shot Glenn?
That's Jump Shot Glenn. He is in the building. So the governor of Virginia has pulled up to watch VCU take on LaSalle.
No matter what party you hear, if you got a nice jump shot, we recognize.
We're in there.
We recognize.
If you go back and watch his campaign video from a couple years ago, pull-up jumper,
hey,
it was clean.
Hey, game recognized game, granddad.
And you're looking kind of unfamiliar right now.
Jump Shot Glenn ain't looking unfamiliar.
Oh, that's great. So Jump Shot Glenn in the building. That's Governor Glenn Youngkin for those out there who don't know who Jump Shot Glenn is. But with that being said, we are back. LaSalle up by 3 over VCU. Russ, we saw VCU struggle. We saw both teams struggle offensively, but VCU really had a tough second quarter.
They did. They were 0 for their first 7 shots, I believe, in that second quarter. And ended up with right now 14 turnovers overall, along with the 9 personal fouls to go. But you got to give credit to LaSalle because their defense is being pesky as all hell.
Yeah, and 4 points. 4 points from VCU, and that's a really tough way to go if you're VCU.
Yeah.
They've got to find something offensively. They've had these stretches where they struggle. They've got to find something to go offensively.
I would love to see if they, my personal thing right now, see if they challenge Khalil. She's the freshman right now. That's again, I can't say it enough. She's shown promise to be the future of this team right now, and now's the time where you want to show that.
Yeah, they definitely need that second score. Sorry, driving in off the glass
basket.
for 2,
Nice.
And just like that, it's a 1-point game.
LaSalle's had the lead since they took it in that second quarter, so VCU definitely is out here to try and take it back for them for sure.
I mean, they had went on a nice run to take the lead. And now Mactoon with the baseline jumper.
Good pull-up.
25-22. As Mactoon continues to have a great day. 7 points.
I will almost take back what I said about LaSalle because I challenged them to see who could step up and score. And I'll give credit and just say, I'm not used to seeing them play, but they are a very team-oriented, playing style. They want everyone to contribute because they had, almost only one starter right now hasn't scored for them.
And right now, VCU just trying to find some offensive production, continuous offensive production, but it's taken away by LaSalle. Here comes Ashley Connor.
Unfortunate turnover by
Connor.
Khalil.
Pull up. Short.
Short. Let it go. VCU ball.
And I think Connor thought she had something going there, and she misses the jump shot, falls short and goes out of bounds, but now VCU will have the basketball.
Yeah, I like Asari on that first possession, just driving down, getting her own bucket right there. Because at this point, that's what they have to do.
25-22, 8 minutes, 40 seconds left here in this one. Little pump fake there. Oh, Griffin lost control of it, but Khalil was there. Pull up by Ojeda. Knocks down the 3. This game is tied. 25-25.
Ojeda sneakily has 7 points right there.
So Ojeda ties it up for VCU. First time it's been tied
Maybe
since
I'm looking
it was
at the wrong
16-16.
I was looking at Khalil. Maybe I need to look at Ojeda.
Ojeda's had a solid season for VCU.
She definitely is a defensive captain of this team, it seems like. But she is nasty on defense. She is everywhere.
Armin Darrell dumps it off. Pull up. They're no good.
LaSalle using all of that shot clock again.
And DeLiba couldn't get it to go. And now VCU
wide open down to the lane. Look
trying to
at
take
that.
the lead, and Griffin.
They opened up the door and showed her where the fine china is right there.
Soraya Griffin takes it in off the glass for 2. And the Rams take the lead. 27-25. Armin Darrell.
Almost reminiscent of Tony Parker there. Because you got an undersized guard driving down low, getting buckets in the paint in Griffin. But she's not afraid.
Pull-up jumper by Mactoon, and it finds its way into the basket.
Good defense by Parham, though. She was all in her face.
Yeah, Mactoon went straight into the lane, knocks down the jumper. 27-27. Parham, pull up. And Parham's baseline couldn't go.
That was a good shot. I'll give her credit for that. Sometimes shooters just got to shoot their shot until they get it.
Here comes Connor. Handling the point here for LaSalle. Daliba finds Magassa. Magassa's shot goes over the rim, and Khalil with the rebound.
Parham is playing some good defense right now in this third quarter.
Oh, nice move by Khalil to the basket for two. Just a little bit of a shake there.
What it looks like is LaSalle's a little undersized, for lack of a better term, down low, and VCU is coming out immediately in the second half to try and attack it.
29-27. Find that weakness and go from there.
I love it. You gotta get your buckets how you can, and they definitely were struggling to find buckets in that second quarter.
Armendariz knocks down the three to take the lead, 30-29 LaSalle.
We're starting to get hot. VCU down low again.
Ojeda. Now the scoring is picked up.
We're trading buckets. These are the type of games you love to see. They're trading buckets back and forth, hard defense, and just like the refs are letting them play too.
31-30. VCU up by one over LaSalle. Maktoum being guarded by Khalil. Maktoum drove a little bit to the free throw line, kicked it over to Magassa. Now to Connor, who drives all the way to the basket. A lot of contact.
I think that was a block by Ojeda.
And she is looking for a foul. She's not happy at all. And Coach Mountain is upset.
Oh, snap. Don't upset the mountain.
He's a mountain of a man.
Quite literally.
So 31-30.
I don't know if Ojeda got credit for the block there, because it looked like she was playing some tough defense in the face there.
Ojeda will give it into Griffin. Now Griffin over to Ojeda. Khalil on the wing. Back to Ojeda at the elbow. Then swings it to Griffin on the baseline, who drives it with the floater.
The jab step by Griffin there was a good fake out there.
It's a 33-30 game. 5 minutes left here in the third.
This is where VCU can potentially be extremely dangerous, because it's people not named as starting scoring right now.
Armendariz for three, and it's short, and
she got a piece of the
that's going to be three, and that's Khalil's third.
Make sure I'm looking at the right stat line.
We both checked. So that's the third for Khalil, and that's going to send us to the media timeout. But VCU able to get things going, making 3 out of their last 3 shots to take a 33-30 lead over LaSalle.
Yeah, I mean, I like that it's not a sorry. You got to be able to find some secondary scorers when, you know, your all-star, the leader of the team itself is just not doing that much right now. When she came out, they're attacking down low. They seem to find the weakness in LaSalle's post play and their post defense, and they're attacking it like, you know, stealing candy from a baby right now.
Well, a good job there by VCU to kind of get the lead back there, but LaSalle is not out of this by a long shot. We got a lot to go here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a little bit. LaSalle down by 3 to VCU, 33-30.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Crossroads is having their Children's Mental Health Awareness Day, Saturday, May the 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Tom Scott Park in Amelia, Virginia. That's 16441 Five Forks Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. This will be a day filled with free family fun, bouncy houses, face painting, popcorn, and games, plus resources for parents and much, much more. Food vendors will also be available, and the first 150 guests will receive a free meal. So make sure you come out and support the Children's Mental Health Awareness Day from Crossroads Community Services Board. Crossroads Community Services Board is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, You can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988.
All right, back, ladies and gentlemen, from the media timeout. VCU up 33-30 over LaSalle, but we got Darrell heading to the free throw line to try to knock down some free throws, and misses the first.
Got to make them free shots. I'm looking at right now, I've been harping on the turnovers that VCU has, but I think one thing that's been an Achilles heel for LaSalle is they haven't taken advantage of the turnovers. They only have 7 points off of those turnovers right now, and that's probably one of the reasons why they're losing.
And now Darrell will knock down 2 out of the 3. She was a 60% free throw shooter heading into that attempt. And now LaSalle is down by 1. 33-30, and Asari's jump shot will go over the rim on the baseline there. So, and it looks like this one is going to stick with VCU.
A little too much heat on the shot there.
A little too much heat.
A little too much pepper.
Did I hear pepper?
A little too much pepper on that. I almost want them to win just so I can hear the Peppers keep playing.
33-32.
The Peppers got it like that.
Asari.
Hey, in and out.
Parham were able to get the rebound. A good offensive rebound by Parham. Asari driving in the lane, and it's a little short. Parham with another offensive rebound.
Rebounds, though. Parham is keeping them on their side of the ball.
Somebody's got to score points here for VCU. Asari driving. Little step back, can't get it to go, and another offensive rebound by VCU.
LaSalle, their size difference is shown apparently right now.
Parham's got 8 rebounds, no points for VCU.
Yeah, you're talking 8 rebounds in this possession alone.
But it feels like Asari driving once again, a floater. That don't go. Another offensive rebound. This one, Eze.
Nice. Like, that was 4 offensive rebounds in one possession.
4 offensive rebounds. 35-32.
Like, keep giving you your shot. We don't feel like giving the ball up just yet.
We'll figure it out at some point.
And you know, if I had to guess, Coach Mountain did not like watching that at all. You hate to see them give up that many offensive rebounds in one possession. But it just kind of shows to the lack of advantage they have down low. And Parham with another rebound.
So Parham with another rebound, 1 away from 10 rebounds on the day.
Jesus.
No points, but rebounds, a Dennis Rodman style game and a traveling violation.
I don't know if it's Dennis Rodman. It's more like Reggie Evans, where you ain't got too many points, but you got the rebounds on.
Reggie Evans.
All due respect, I love watching Reggie Evans play.
There's a tossback right there. Reggie Evans, man. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Played on the Nets, unfortunately. But, yeah, no disrespect, because I say that as a compliment, because Reggie Evans had the boards on.
Oh, no. Reggie Evans, it was big time. It's been a while since I heard the name Reggie Evans.
That's a deep cut for some people.
That's a deep cut, yeah, really deep cut. 35-32.
If you know, you know.
Mactoon can't get it to go, but Magassa gets the rebound. Darrell is begging for the basketball. Pull up. Ooh. Misses the 3. There's a body's just falling everywhere. Darrell, another opportunity, doesn't get it to go. And a rebound by Asari, and there's a whole bunch of explorers trying to take the ball away.
The refs are letting them play, and I got to say,
Asari lost control.
Bad pass.
The cleaning man had to get off the court quick because Quinn takes it in for 2. He went to go clean the floor because of the bodies hitting the floor, and then he had to run for his life.
They let the bodies hit the floor like drowning pool.
35-34. Asari over to Statello. Back to Asari. Statello back to Asari. Just back and forth between the two. Griffin for 3.
Oh, that line was
And
good.
Griffin, it's on the floor.
Perrin
And that
fighting
one,
for that rebound.
Armendariz is getting called for the foul.
Perrin was fighting for that rebound. She got pushed a little bit, so I'm not surprised by a call. There's some very physical play the last couple minutes. I like it. The refs are letting them play for the most part.
And so we'll see Parham head to the free throw line here. At least I believe she's heading to the free throw line. They might be going under the basket here. And they're taking it out underneath the basket as Hudson will take it out for VCU.
Whoever comes out of this game, Dayton's going to have a hard time trying to.
Yeah, they are. But here's the problem, though. If these teams don't score against Dayton, it's going to be a problem. Because Dayton can score.
Dayton's going to be able to take advantage of them slow, non-scoring periods of the other team.
And it'll be a long night for that team if they can't get buckets going.
That is for sure.
35-34. We're almost got the second round set. But we got a tight one here at the Henrico Sports and Event Center in Henrico, Virginia. LaSalle down by 1.
The young lady by the name of Ivy Wolf salivating at the chance to score against one of these teams.
Oh, Ivy Wolf is. Watch out for Ivy Wolf. She can knock down the three better than anyone.
Yeah, that's for sure. Number 6 scorer in the conference. She is definitely not afraid to shoot.
It will be something to see. Right now, we got a battle between two teams just wanting the chance to face that Dayton team.
Yeah. LaSalle team that's just, they're scrapping together, a team ball for sure. VCU led by Asari, but, they got to find some other scores too.
35-34. Khalil will find Griffin. He's swinging to Hudson, back to Khalil. Now Griffin in the corner for 3. Can't get it to go Parham. And that should be number 10, if I'm not mistaken. There for Parham. No, she's already got 10. That's 11.
Yeah. The miss there, though, unfortunately.
35-34. An 11 rebound performance for Parham. No points so far, but 11 rebounds.
She is scoring in a different way because she's giving her team the best opportunity to keep scoring on offense.
This is true. Offensive rebounds alone.
So maybe she's not scoring points herself, but she's definitely giving her teammates a chance to score themselves.
Bowers with a jump shot from the elbow. Can't get it to go. And what a tough job.
Good shot. Good play. Looks like Hudson and I want to say Khalil were fighting each other for the rebound there for a second. They just got away from it.
Yeah, Dollybar was able to get control of the basketball there, and the foul.
I like the awareness because she threw that up real quick trying to get the foul and one.
They've been scrapping this entire game.
Yeah, they have.
It has been a fist fight. We still got 1 quarter of play left.
LaSalle's team defense against Ivy Wolf is a matchup I definitely want to see. But I don't know if I want to see it just yet.
Just yet. Here comes.
Gotta make them free throws.
Daliba misses the free throw and could not extend LaSalle's lead. 36-35.
Take the lead back again.
36-35 here with 25 seconds.
6th lead change in the game.
Griffin inside, tried to get it into Ojeda, but it's taken away by Quinn.
Hands up right there. It's a steal number 12, I think, for the team for LaSalle.
36-35. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds. And that one is short, and that one bounced off the bottom of the backboard, hit off a LaSalle player, and went out of bounds. But that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. The Explorers have taken the lead 36-35 over the VCU Rams. 4th quarter coming up here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll be back here in just a little bit.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones. They do commercial, residential, move-in/move out, post-construction, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314. And remember, you can get a Dream Clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the final period here of this first round matchup between the VCU Rams and the LaSalle Explorers, as LaSalle holding a 1-point lead.
VCU didn't score for like the last 3 minutes and change of that third quarter.
It's the scoring streaks that hurt this Rams team. Mactoon will miss it. Essie with the rebound. Here's the deal. The last time these two teams played, a 61-60 victory for LaSalle. And the way things are going, it looks like we're going right down that street one more time.
It's going to be less than a 5-point difference right now at the end, I think. It's got that feeling for sure.
And LaSalle will take the ball from the Rams. And a 1-point lead for the Explorers. It has been a game of a lot of interesting moments.
You can almost see us on the ESPN Plus broadcast. Sorry, I got distracted.
Almost.
If you're looking, we're at the down left of the camera.
Down left. Looks inside, and that is a tough reverse opportunity there. DeLiba couldn't get it to go.
DeLiba's been pretty fun to watch this last couple minutes.
And she's really stepped up for LaSalle, but couldn't get that last one to go. I'm sorry. At the top here, over to Ojeda. Looks down low to Perm, and we've got a foul. And Coach O'Boyle is screaming.
When is she not almost?
She is upset. First game back, and she is letting someone have it.
It's even when they're winning, she knows that they can do better. And you gotta love it that the coach believes in their team that much, though.
Exactly. Khalil will find Perham. Nope, knocked away. Guess who it is? DeLiba.
LaSalle hands have been just annoying today.
They have been pesky.
All in their business. All in their business.
Connor, as the Explorers hold that 1-point lead here with 8 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the fourth.
Quinn setting something up good here.
Trying to work something. Quinn driving to the basket with the left.
She's setting something up good. Just wasn't sure if it was for her or a teammate.
And that gives LaSalle a 3-point lead here in the fourth. Khalil. Oh, we got a timeout here.
Coach O'Boyle.
And Coach O'Boyle wants to talk to her team, but here's the thing, you know, right now with the way VCU has played offensively, I think this timeout was definitely needed.
Yeah, for sure. They struggled at the end of that third quarter trying to score some points. They found a formula for success in that third quarter by driving down low and attacking LaSalle in the paint. So I'm be shocked to see if she doesn't try to go back to that. Because they were driving to the basket, finding their points, and then they seemed like they just kind of went away with that or just not having so much success in the paint. But they definitely found a reason for success in that third quarter and then drifted away from that a little bit towards the end.
Well, that's the interesting part. I mean, them consistently being able to do things has been a fight right now for VCU. And here's the thing, same thing with LaSalle. They're both struggling offensively. And it just hasn't went either team's way they would like it to go offensively.
Yeah, for sure. And if anything, if I had to critique LaSalle right now, it's their points off the turnovers they've gotten. They've gotten 13 steals, but they've only gotten 11 points off the turnovers they forced from VCU. That's less than a point per steal that they've gotten. That's not going to cut it. They have to do better from when they get the ball because their defense is doing their job. It's just their offense needs to pick up the slack in return of that defense.
And that's where it will get interesting to see who can pull this together here in the last 8 minutes and 19 seconds.
VCU is out-rebounding them by a good bit, though, but I think most of that is from that one possession off.
Like, they had 27 rebounds in that one possession. There was a lot going on, but LaSalle holding on to a 3-point lead. Now, in most cases, you'd be like, oh, 3-point lead, that means nothing. But the way this game is going, that means the world.
It means everything right now, the scoring drops that happen. Because I think both teams right now have taken multiple minute scoring droughts at least once or twice. So any points that they can get right now are very key because who knows when they're going to get their next bucket.
This is also true. And it's been a battle in this one. Tough physical play on both sides. Both teams just going at it. You could see the physical battle underneath the basket. It's been a lot of physical battles under the basket. Players diving on the floor. We've had a good one here from the Henrico Sports and Events Center here in Henrico, Virginia.
Shout out to Ojeda, though. She's got 9 points so far, beating her season average. So she's doing her best to contribute to Marion Asari. But we definitely got to love it's only 5 players from VCU that have scored. We'll definitely love to see a little bit more. We'll love to see Perm score a little bit, but she's been holding it down in the rebounds. So I can't complain about that. I love that myself, to be honest.
If you can't get the points, you contribute in other forms, and she's done a really good job.
If you're not scoring, you're giving your team a chance to score. That's exactly what she's doing. And limiting the other team's chances for scoring by grabbing defensive rebound.
18 minutes and 19 seconds left as VCU has the ball and looking to get closer. Griffin pump fakes over to Asari. Asari to Khalil. Khalil drives, and then she's stopped by Magasa. Griffin over to Asari for the deep three. Count it! Mariana Asari knocks down the three. His game is tied. I'm not surprised.
First three since the first quarter.
4 threes on the day for Asari. 38-38. Quinn drove to the lane and kicked it out.
Stopped on the dime right there.
Quinn, 3. Count it. Right back at you. The Explorer, 41-38.
Quinn starting to take over this game for LaSalle right now. Got their last 5 or 6 points herself.
3-point game. Khalil over to Asari. Perm on the baseline. Back to Asari. Goes in between the legs. Goes and floats off the glass. 1-point game.
Gets the off-glass bucket through the contact. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
It's a 1-point game. Asari, I think you can tell Asari's thinking, hey, I got to put the team on my back right now.
I got to put the team on my back, dude.
I'm the best wide receiver in the league.
I'm the best forward in the league.
41-40. Oh, over here to Mactoon, corner. Can't get it to go, and Magassa with a tough offensive rebound.
Nice rebound.
And we got a timeout by Coach Mountain. He is.
I swear, every time the ball comes in this direction, I feel like it's going to hit me.
You just got to be ready. I got saved once or twice earlier, so.
This ain't football season. You get hit like 3 times every football season, boss.
I try my best to stay out of the way, but it just don't happen. It just don't happen.
It's bound to happen at basketball too.
Yeah, well, it's gonna sound really bad out loud, but the ball just attracts to me. So
you got a hittable face with a ball sometimes. Sometimes throws go long, passes go long. You never know. Just hopefully you got some eye insurance so you can replace your glasses.
Well, I just got these are new. If I lose these glasses, we're in trouble. I just got these glasses like I picked them up. What day was it? Yesterday. I picked them up yesterday. This is the first full day of me wearing my black frame glasses here.
Lord knows I need some new frames.
Oh man, I had to get them. It was looking a little rough, but with that being said, LaSalle right now 41-40 over VCU here in the fourth, 6 minutes and 40 seconds. And we've had a good one here from the Henrico Sports and Event Center. First day has been a very festive day here in the tournament. We saw George Washington win their game over Loyola Chicago, 65-44. And a great game by Michaela Andrews from New Jersey. Just got to throw that out there for, the New Jersey folks in the building.
Yes, you do.
And then we saw St. Louis led by Kennedy Calhoun. The other half of the Kennedy Power, or Team Kennedy there over at St. Louis. And she had 20 points on the day. What a day she had. And we appreciate her stopping by, her and Andrew stopping by to talk to us after the game. So we don't know who we'll have after this game. We don't know if we have one of the great players from LaSalle or one of the great players from VCU, but we will find out here in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. And we'll see who moves on to take on Dayton. And I'm excited to see how it all goes. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We've got Atlantic 10 first round action. And you in the background, you can hear the LaSalle band giving their all.
How about that Crosby contract, boss?
I saw that. It's been a very, we talked a little bit about the NFL transactions earlier. We had DK Metcalf say, hey, man, I want out of here. Tyler Lockett signing with the Raiders. So it was a very festive day.
Dallas reworked their contract with Dak to save $30 million. And they're probably going to wait until September to do anything with free agency.
Oh, wow. Very interesting. I told Lamont earlier, the only thing I'm interested is that 17 comes home. That's the only thing I care about.
I mean, you guys got a player that might get traded himself from Darrell.
It may be time. The man can't stay healthy. But anyway, back to the broadcast. LaSalle has the basketball, 41-40. See, they brought out the badness in me out here talking bad about people on the broadcast. 41-40. LaSalle has a 1-point lead and are looking to do whatever it takes to move on. Armendariz to Magassa. Back to Armendariz for 3. Off the left side of the rim, and Armendariz with a one-handed rebound.
Sorry, trying to fight for that rebound, just couldn't get it.
Excuse me, it was Magassa that got that one-handed rebound. Magassa's had a solid day for LaSalle.
I'm shocked that they're going, well, they went back to it now, but Quinn was starting to get hot at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Quinn floating it over. Armendariz.
Blocking foul?
And this is going to be, I believe, on Parham, yes. Parham looks just as confused as everyone else. But that should be on the.
She didn't realize she was almost about to poke the ref.
Ashley Connor almost took the referee out, trying to let people know that the ball's on the floor. And the referee, nice move though, just able to lean back a little bit, little Fat Joe movement there to make sure she didn't get poked in the eye.
Lean back like Lynn Bucket.
Yeah. 41-40, 5 minutes and 55 seconds. LaSalle trying to extend the lead, and that may have been a travel. There it is.
It was a good cut. Quinn is trying to get that ball in there.
It looked a little weird, and at first I don't think they were going to call it.
Although I got to give a shout out. I love Quinn's shoes. Yeah, these ladies got some good shoe games. Quinn right now is winning me over with her shoe game.
Coach Mountain wanted the foul, and he wanted it bad. He tried to say there was a foul first before the travel.
This LaSalle fan base is tough.
41-40. Ojeda.
Almost.
Moving around.
Swinging around. Ooh.
Nice pass by Asari
Nice.
to Ojeda. VCU takes the lead.
That extra pass. Extra pass. There we go.
Closer and closer.
I don't know if that's the band from LaSalle or just a fan.
Both.
My guy is passionate.
You'd be surprised, man. Those band members are the biggest fans of these teams.
Yeah.
Especially like if you at the VCU game, you hear the Peppers, and the Peppers are really giving people the business.
Not everyone can be the Peppers, though.
The band leader has been. I've heard his man give people problems out there, in a good way. Definitely a nice fan banner, and a big putback. Daliba, what a big one. 43 to 42.
Almost lost the ball down low. Coach O'Boyle yelling instructions like normal. Down in her three-point stance. And a missed shot going back to LaSalle.
So here we go, 43-42, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Oh, they try to get it to Magassa, but Statello using some of the soccer skills there to kick that one away. Well, you're not going to do that to me.
A freshman from Spain.
Yeah, you know, and we know that football/soccer is huge out there in Spain. Well, everywhere around the world except for the United States, like it needs to be.
I mean, speaking of which, the Women's World Cup might be coming to the U.S. Mexico in 2031.
Yeah, we're excited about that. Got the World Cup coming, I think, from L.A. in a couple years.
I think 2028, I'm going to say, for the Men's World Cup.
Should be fun. 43-42. LaSalle up by one. VCU looking to take the lead. Ojeda, three. And off the front, rebound by Statella.
Good rebound.
Griffin will take it at the top. Asari, three in the lead. No. And that might have been out on Okomo Malafe.
Griffin looked like she passed up the three there for herself after Sotelo kicked it back out.
Okomo Malafe was trying to get the ball, but I think it may have bounced off her. And so LaSalle up by one, 3 minutes and 55 seconds. And once again, y'all, the scoring in this one has been scarce.
Each bucket counts.
Each bucket at this point is very vital.
We couldn't see the game-winning shot right now.
3 minutes and 37 seconds.
Ooh.
Inside, Magassa was trying to find Quinn. And is that going to be on Perm?
I think that's on Griffin.
That's on, yep, on Griffin.
She's playing some pesky defense down low, not trying to give up an easy pass. But LaSalle is definitely trying to get Quinn the ball because she's been the hot one in this fourth quarter for him. Her or Daliba.
Yeah, Daliba handed it off there to Connor and then over to Quinn. Now Quinn has it at the top of the key with LaSalle up by one.
Ooh, making a move, double dribble. Ooh. Not a foul double dribble, but
Mactoon
double cross.
And her shot is miss.
There we go. Settle down, get the rebound, you got it.
Okomo Lafe with the rebound for VCU. Now sorry. Timeout by Coach Bethel Boyle with 3:04 left here in the fourth. We'll be back here in just a second after the timeout. This is the Legacy Maker Sports Network. LaSalle up 43-42. All right, we're back here. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in this one. Or at least we think left in this one. The way this is going, overtime is a strong possibility.
Both teams are on a 2+ minute score.
Oh,
drought.
and she touched the out-of-bounds line. And it's LaSalle basketball.
Both these teams are struggling to score. Just nothing's falling for either one. I mentioned that VCU was attacking the paint early in the third and fourth quarter, but then LaSalle seemed to lock that down, and now they're trying to figure out a way to get back into it.
It has been a adventurous day here from the first round of the Atlantic 10 Women's Tournament. 43-42. Quinn looking inside, has Maktoum. And that one missed.
Tough defense by Asari, showing she's a two-way player.
Sorry, a little bit of a push there. May have gotten away with one. And now Griffin. Not the only VCU player to wear number 2 and have the last name Griffin. Janika Griffin-Wallace was a big-time player for VCU. Asari, 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound.
Good rebound.
Akomalafe trying to take the lead for VCU. Parham at the biggest time of the game. Parham has struggled to score, and this time she gets the points.
I gotta remember sometimes I'm not a fan.
44-43.
She's showing up when she needs to. She's showing up on the boards, and she showed up there to get the bucket.
1 point lead for VCU.
Her 2 points count, that's for sure.
Sorry, 18 points in the day. But Parham were maybe the biggest 2 points of the day so far for VCU, and a tough clutch shot by Ashley Connor.
Sotelo was in her face. Connor just not intimidated at all.
Once again, going down to the wire with VCU and LaSalle, 45-44 with 1 minute and 18. You know, Russ, every time we do games together, I don't know what it is with these close games.
We bring the best out of them.
Griffin, oh, what a nice move.
Up and under.
And VCU takes the lead.
Interesting to look right now, as he's at the score table ready to check in. Her and Parham both have 4 fouls right now, so it's interesting to look out. I don't think they're going to be on the floor at the same time.
That's where it gets interesting. Do you preserve Parham just in case? Because you know defensively as he can handle it, or are you taking Sotelo out and bringing her in to give you the Twin Tower situation? I
mean, Sotelo herself is a future Twin Tower, so sometimes you got to let the freshmen in and see what they got.
She's done really good.
She's been pesky on defense. She's only got 2 rebounds so far, but sometimes you just got to be there.
Right.
Your presence in the game doesn't always show up on the scorer's card.
You know, if you're VCU, you want this in so many ways because you're at home technically. And last year was such a big, disappointment for them because they were the 3 seed and you had the A-10 player of the year and you didn't show up when you needed to show up. And now you got a chance to win your first one in the Atlantic 10 tournament here in this building. But they got a LaSalle team that just won't go away. It has been a battle.
Yeah. VCU's been to the finals, twice since we started covering them?
Yes. And
one in 2019 and won 2 years ago, I think.
Oh, and a great effort by Quinn heading to the basket.
Sotelo slapped it right on the bottom of my hand there, it looked like.
And this VCU team, in the time that we've covered them, yes, we've 3 championship runs. 2019 when we went to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
They played Dayton in 2020, and in 2021 they won it at home.
Yep.
So it's been
a couple years.
It's been a couple years.
It's interesting to see because when we started covering them, VCU was more on the rise than Richmond. And I think that's not a slight to Coach Russell and the staff and everything they've done at Richmond and what they were doing at the time. They were building their program. VCU was the one that was up top as far as 804 goes.
Correct.
And now where we are this year, Richmond's the one on top over the last couple of years.
Richmond has been
the returning A-10 champion.
Yeah, they have grown each year, and VCU a little bit of a step back this year, but they were in the mix last year.
They were.
And VCU had a really rough game against Richmond in their first game in Richmond, but at VCU, they hung in there until the very end before Richmond pulled away. Now we've got a game that is tied at 46 apiece, where VCU trying to move on, but LaSalle is saying, nope, not so fast, my friend.
No, not at all. And it's again interesting to see how they look without, the seniors that they had last year. And I mean, even the seniors that they had, that they lost this year. Well, not senior, because she's a junior, Lewis Utsi. It's insane to see how different they look without Lewis Utsi right now.
I will be honest with you. Lewis Utsi would have made a big difference to this team, because we had a 3-headed monster at guard that goes down to a,
Mariana Asari by herself.
I mean, losing Tibiasu to Maryland, and then, Lewis Utsi not being in the picture right now for the Rams has been tough. 50 seconds.
They got a lot of seniors leaving. They got 2 redshirt seniors and Ezzy and Hudson leaving next year, possibly, unless they stay as graduates.
Asari looking for the lead, but she did get fouled, and she'll head to the line.
She's looking for her basket this quarter right now. That's for sure. But the future's bright.
The future is bright.
The future's bright. Griffin, of course, I think shows great promise as the freshman guard forward. Sotelo, I think, has great future as a twin tower possibility, as a decent replacement for Perm, because she's a graduate, so there's definitely no way she's coming back, unfortunately. Lewis Utsi, Mariana Sari are still just juniors, so they're still next year for them too as well.
And they said that's the thing, that COVID year gave a lot of people an extra year, so I'm not 100% sure what Ezzy's situation is, but I would not be surprised if they're able to get her back another year. She could come in and be that piece that they need.
She could stay on as a graduate like Perm did.
Well, 42 seconds left. VCU up 48-46, and in a game where it's been a back-and-forth battle throughout. 10 lead changes. And they've been tied for at least 3 minutes and 9 seconds as a total. Joni Quinn leading the way for LaSalle with 12 points. Maria Ana Asari, 20 points, 7 for 17, and 4 for 9 from three-point land with 4 rebounds and 3 assists.
There's another number in there that says 35 minutes played.
That's another impressive part. Mactoon to tie it up, and she does.
Mariana, sorry, good defense right in the face.
Oh man, back and forth. This game has gotten real intense here towards the end. 48-48.
We bring them buzzer beaters out, boss.
I don't know what it is. It just happens every time. Me and Russ have done quite a few buzzer beaters, tight ones. And now we got another one on our hands, VCU and LaSalle.
I think we had a buzzer beater between VCU and Richmond a couple years ago.
We had buzzer beater with VCU and Richmond. We had VCU.
Center.
We had VCU and Dayton one year.
Yep.
I think it was your first game. You did VCU and Dayton, and then there was a buzzer beater in that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So we've had quite a few, and we look like we may have another one on our hands here. But who's not gonna make the mistake? in this one.
That's what it turns out to be sometimes. It's not always who makes the best play. It's just who doesn't make the mistake. And right now, I don't know. Like, the turnovers, it's been pretty clean this second half. I got to say, it's been almost night and day as far as the turnovers go for the second half. So I'll give both teams credit where credit is due. They've cleaned up the game for sure. And the refs have also let them play, so there's a little bit less foul, a little bit more physicality, which I'm not complaining. No one's getting hurt, which is nice. But the refs are letting them play to see who wants this more. And you know, conference tournament play, that's what you want to see.
Exactly, 100%. And that's kind of where it is right now. Like, how will this thing end up playing out? We are going to find out here soon. So 48-48, VCU has the ball. Looks like Ojeda will take the ball out. Man, oh man, what a game we've had in this one. And it's been a really, sorry. Ooh, that was dangerous. Quinn almost took it away. And now Parham has it back to Asari, and VCU has to be careful with the basketball. Back to Parham. They got 15 seconds on the shot clock. Parham over to Griffin. And I'll be honest with you, the Rams look a little timid here on what they want to do. Yeah. Griffin driving inside, kind of just throws it up. Picked up by Ojeda. She misses it. Rebound by LaSalle. And a timeout with 8 seconds on the clock.
Yikes.
You could kind of feel the nerves there.
It almost looked like they were waiting for something to open up instead of attacking to make an opening themselves.
And it just never materialized.
LaSalle, they were waiting for LaSalle to make a mistake, but they didn't, so it seemed like they didn't know what to do at that point.
Exactly. So if you're LaSalle, you got 8 seconds. Who do you go to?
Right now, I'd probably say Quinn or Mactoon right now. Those are the hot hands I'd give the ball to right now. Quinn is 3 for 4 right now from free throw. Connor's been, legit herself, 2 for 2. But I would say Quinn or Mactoon right now, I'd say would need to be the ones having the ball on this inbound play. Those are my 2 options.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, even though I feel overtime, that's the vibe that I'm getting. So
I love overtime.
But we'll see.
I'd be surprised if Coach O'Boyle doesn't put Ezzy and Parham in this right now for the last 8 seconds. They don't want to give up an easy basket under the bucket, so why not put your Twin Towers in?
That's true. Man, oh man, 8 seconds left here in this one. 48-48. They just had a game just a couple days ago where it was a 61-60 final where LaSalle came out on top. And now LaSalle has a chance to make it back-to-back games against the Rams. If they can find a way to win this one and move on to take on Dayton tomorrow, this is very interesting. This is a very defensive-heavy lineup that Coach O'Boyle has brought in.
Parham, Sotelo, Asari. I couldn't see who's in on the other side. Is that Khalil or
Akomalafe also in. And it's stolen by Asari, and it's going to stay here.
Good play, though.
She went underneath the table.
Oh, dang, she disappeared like Batman.
Is she okay? She seems to be okay.
Oh, she's good.
She went underneath the broadcasting table.
Oh, she good. Look, she got up and walked that off. She good. She about that life. Ball is life for Asari.
The effort was definitely there by Asari.
No doubt. She wants to win this game.
Amazing performance. She remembers last year.
Oh, don't leave Quinn open. Please don't.
And they can't
leave someone open.
Akomalafe is on Quinn. They give it up.
Smart by LaSalle to keep Asari away from the inbound.
Looking, driving all the way to the basket. Oh! With .2 on the clock, Ashley Connor.
That's a good one.
And the LaSalle band is going crazy behind us. Wow. As tough as it comes, 0.2 seconds. What a drive to the basket by Ashley Connor.
That's a tough one right there to give up. But I got to point out how LaSalle was smart to circle Asari away from the inbound because she had her hands on the inbound play.
Oh, she's missing this on purpose. There's no way she's going to try to shoot this one.
I don't think there's not enough time anyway.
And that is it. The LaSalle Explorers get the dub. Ashley Connor comes through in the clutch in a big way. What a game, what a game. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, as we see a really tough way for VCU to lose this one. But man, what a game. LaSalle wins this one 50-48. Russ, what are your thoughts?
LaSalle played a tough game. I'm very impressed. They have some good defense. The steals that they came up with just by keeping their hands in the passing lane were impressive. And the team ball that they played, they had 4 scorers, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 scores, at least 8 points. It's a team ball for sure.
And what a way for this one to end. It was really, really tough, but really done well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than this. We're very excited to have with us right now a young lady that has won the game for her teammate here. And so right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to have Ashley Connor. Ashley, 50-48. First of all, take me on that final play. What happened there for you to able to get to the basket and score that final points for the team?
Honestly, she's had a hell of a game right here. And honestly, that last play was for her. I was getting it, and I was going to drive and feed her inside. It didn't work out that way because they were sagging off me the entire game because I couldn't make a shot. So I saw that, and I was like, you know what, this is my time, and I took it to the hoop, and hey, it went in, so that's all that matters.
Absolutely amazing. A tough physical game today. You just played this team on Saturday in a battle, and now you come in here and get this win. What does it feel like to be able to come in here and get this win today?
Honestly, it's incredible. I mean, when you play them, 4 days ago we played them. It's hard to beat a team twice, especially when they're ranked higher than you and they know that they're supposed to beat you. But we've been fighting all season. We've been ranked really low, but we're in tough games, and we forgot to have her back. She had a hell of a game. I mean, she should have the headset, not me.
So shout out to Ashley. So first of all, Miss McToon, an amazing game for yourself today. 11 points, really tough points today. Just take us through the game. And there was times where both teams were struggling to score, but you guys were able to find a way and kept pushing through. What was that channel inside for you guys to come through?
Really, we knew that as VCU, like Ashley said, they're ranked higher than us, so they're going to come in here thinking that they can walk over us. But for us, we knew that down to the end, it's defense that's going to get us winning the game. And as you see, it's 50-48. We played hard, tough defense. We got rebounds, and we stayed in the game. Now,
your fan base back here has been loud and proud. And I saw, Ashley, you gave them some love right there. How does it feel to have that support come in down here to Richmond and make some dreams happen?
It feels really good knowing that we have people out here cheering for us. They came and took time out of the day to come and support us as a basketball team. And in the A-10 tournament, it brought a lot of energy for us on the bench, on the court, and just in general.
Well, Dayton tomorrow.
Yes.
What are your thoughts going into that game versus Dayton?
Honestly, just like today, we got to play good defense, get rebounds, and just have a lot of energy, and let's see who's on top.
Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, that we had Eris McToon joining us along with the amazing Ashley Connor, who comes through in the clutch with a big three. I mean, a big three to propel LaSalle over VCU. Russ, your final thoughts in this one?
I'm interested to see how they come out tomorrow, because we were talking a little bit at halftime throughout the game as well. Ivy Wolf for Dayton tomorrow is going to be a tough matchup for LaSalle, but the way they played defense today against VCU, I'm excited to see how that ends up, because the steals and just the pesky defense, the loose balls that they cause. I would love to see them, if they do tomorrow, get all those turnovers, I'd love to see them capitalize off those turnovers more, get more points per those turnovers. But I'm excited for the matchup of just their defense against Ivy Wolf tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got a full slate tomorrow, 4 games tomorrow. We've got some really fun ones coming your way. Before I go over the stats, just going to give you what we have in store for you tomorrow. Thank you, sir. So tomorrow, first game, myself and Russ, we're going to be giving you the first 2 games tomorrow. We got Fordham versus Duquesne, the 8 and the 9 matchup. That one will happen at 11 o'clock. Then we got Rhode Island taking on George Washington, led by Michaela Andrews, the young lady from
New Jersey, in the building. And then we'll have St. Louis take on UMass in that 5 o'clock matchup. And then we'll see Dayton take on LaSalle, the number 14 seed, the only lower seed to win today. So we got a full day ahead of us tomorrow with the the quarterfinals heading on Friday, where you'll see Richmond, the 1 seed, St. Joe's, George Mason, and Davidson all on that day. You know, Mariana Asari, but Mariana Asari, tough day. A tough way to lose the game, I should say. 20 points, a really good effort. She put this VCU team on her back, and it just wasn't enough, unfortunately.
She did, and it shows how much they love. And I don't want to point out a low point, but you saw Parham at the end of the game. She was almost in tears under the bucket after the free throw. It means that much to these players. But I got to appreciate the effort and the sacrifice they put into this, because like this is just a joy and a privilege to watch them put that much into it. But it's tough to lose like that, especially at home.
Yeah.
Like you sometimes it's better to lose further away because you have more time to get over it and more time to think about it. They have like a 10-minute drive to get back to their own beds, and they got to think about it. They got to sit with it longer. But
yeah.
I don't want them to hang their heads on it, because even though like the seniors don't finish the way they want, the future is bright for this VCU team. I am looking forward to next year as Satella gets in more time as a sophomore. Griffith was a freshman this year. She'll be a sophomore next year. Mariana Asari, she's just a junior. Lewis Uzi comes back next year, hopefully healthy. I hope she's doing good. Shout out to her. Grace Hudson, also another junior as well. Another junior. I think she might be a redshirt senior. But they still have a very good chance to make some noise next year. And
yeah.
I don't think Coach Joe Boyle is going to let this one just slide under the rug. And it's like they're going to come back with a fire next year.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see it.
I agree with you. I think I definitely, look, she's always recruited well, so I won't be surprised to see what she has up her sleeve. And once again, shout out to her and the brand new baby. Congratulations,
Could
Coach.
Be a couple transfers coming in that we don't know about yet.
And that's the other thing with the transfer portal nowadays. NIL is a monster, so there's no telling. But a great day of basketball. We had 3 solid games today. A nail biter because Russ just happened to be because me and Russ doing a game together. That's what usually happens. But we will be back tomorrow to bring you more action here on the Legacy Makers Sports Network. We truly appreciate everybody joining us for today. We got 4 coming at you tomorrow.
Starting at 11.
Starting at 11. Me and Russ will get the first 2. Then you will see. You and Lamont in the third one, and then Lamont and Rob will finish it off tomorrow evening. So once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens alongside Russ Taliaferro. Also, shout out to Lamont Thomas, who did our earlier broadcast. We will see you all tomorrow for some more A10 women's basketball action. Until next time, peace.